Welcome to Sales Secrets with Brandon Bornancin. On the daily, Brandon shares new secrets to help maximize sales and make more money today. Never miss a show by hitting the subscribe button now.
Welcome to this episode of Calling for Sales, where we share strategies, tips, and best practices to maximize sales via calling. And with me today, I am joined by Micheal Hopkins, VP of Revenue at Seamless.AI and one of the top sales callers I know in the business. Micheal, how you doing today?
I'm doing great, Brandon. How are you doing?
Dude, I'm doing great. I'm thrilled to have you. This is the guy that taught me, first off, Micheal has made millions over the phone at Sinclair Broadcasting, at Seamless, at ABC, in college, out of college, before college, you are a cold calling, selling machine. You taught me a lot about leveraging the phone to make a lot of money. I remember I came from corporate enterprise selling at IBM and Google. We did a lot of emailing and social. You pushed me dude, you got to start leveraging the phone. And 4 years ago, got me real aggressive with it. So I'm really, really excited to have Micheal Hopkins join us today for this episode of Calling for Sales. And Micheal, tell us a little bit about your experience in sales using the phone, and then we want to hear a sales strategy on how to maximize calling for sales to drive revenue.
Yeah, you got it. So a lot of people call it cold calling, and I don't. I call it hot calling for a reason, right? So it's hot because once you've identified who you're targeting, you know that they need what you have. So every person that I reach out to needs what I'm going to give them. So it's not cold, right? Even if they've never met me, heard about me, or talked about me, it's still a hot call because I have something that's going to make an impact on them and their business, right? And the way I approach calls, now I know today you hear a lot about people don't pick up the phone, and you're right, it's harder to get people to answer, but they still answer. And then if you have direct dials from a platform like Seamless.AI and you're calling their desk line and their cell phone, well, they do answer, and they answer quickly, and you can get through them quickly. Or if you utilize other tools and services where they just connect you with live people, that phone is still hot money. There's a lot of money to be made on the phone. It's not gone. It's not going anywhere ever. So I have a scientific and an artistic approach to making these calls. Right?
Watch out, everyone. Let's hear the scientific approach.
The first thing is, right, if I call you and I sound like I'm selling anything, click, hang up the phone. You're done. You're a salesperson. They're busy. The people that you're calling, they don't owe you anything. They're busy. You're bothering them, right? Unless you realize I'm not bothering them because I'm calling to help their business so much that I'm a resource for them. And that's the attitude that you need to take. When I call you, my time's just as valuable as yours. You don't owe me anything, but guess what? I know that I can help you, so I'm going to do everything I can to make that happen. But here's how you make it happen. So when someone, say I called Brandon. Brandon's a busy CEO. He doesn't have time for all these cold calls. First thing I got to do is get permission from him to let me talk. And how I do that is it's so dumb and easy. You're like, Mike, that sounds so easy, because it is. And I don't sound like a telemarketer. I don't have a script. There's a script, you memorize it, you throw it away, you never sound canned again. It's a script, but it's not. So, hey, Brandon, it's Mike here at Seamless. You busy? You got a second? That's it. He doesn't know who I am, why I'm calling. Is this somebody he met at a networking event? Is this someone that saw him on LinkedIn? Is this one of our thousands of clients? Because we talk to so many people. He's yeah, I got a second. What's going on? Boom, I have your permission. What do I got to do next? I need to get you interested and hooked, to give me 10 more seconds to let me talk to you. And how do I do that? I came up with a lot of creative ways. But one of them that I've leveraged to cold call into the largest companies in the world, or hot call to the largest companies in the world here at Seamless, is the Terminator of business development. It's a term that I came up with. And I immediately just tell them, look, I'm calling you because we built the Terminator of business development. That immediately invokes in your brain, what the hell is that? What's he talking about? Well, you're interested. Okay, go on. The next thing I got to do is build credibility with you to take it to the next phase of the call. And how do I do that? Social proof. I drop my client list on them like a freaking anvil. You may have heard of some companies that we work with, and I name the biggest names that we've worked with that you've all heard of, whatever it's Salesforce, Amazon, IBM, Facebook, whatever the biggest names that you guys work with or have using your platform or your product or your service, you drop those names immediately. Hey, Brandon, I know you're busy. You got a second? Yeah, Boom, permission. Hey, Brandon, I built the Terminator. I'm interested. Oh, here are the companies we work with that are either your competitors or people that you respect. And you're like, okay, let me hear more again. What does this do? Quick blurb. I've booked so many meetings with people where I've never even told them what my product did because I came across so confident and I got them so interested so fast that they have to know, they just need to know what it is. They'll either book with me right then or they'll ask you, well, what is this? And then you just tell them. And that's when you've got your elevator pitch. You've got more time now. You've already kept this person on the phone for 30 seconds, 45 seconds. They let you do it. Now you're here. You drop that on them. And they're like, I do need that. Because you already knew they needed it or you wouldn't have called them in the first place. Boom. I know you need it. John, Barry, Mary, whatever your name is. Of course you do. And then I ask for the meeting. It's that simple. Literally, you ask permission. You build credibility. You get them interested. You build credibility. You tell them what this thing does or not. And then you ask for the meeting and you lock it up. And that's it.
Wow. So permission, P.
Yep.
I is interest.
Yep.
Credibility, PIC.
PIC.
The next one, what was the next one?
We could just go right to ask for the meeting. We can call it Pika.
Oh yeah, Pika, or what was it, like educate? PICEA.
ICE.
Was the next one educate if
yeah, basically, if you need to, you quickly educate them on what your product does. Why?
PICEA.
Yeah.
And A is ask for the meeting.
Yep. You got to ask. That's it. Ask. That's the number one thing that everybody needs to just do and do it right.
And how do you ask, Mike?
I just tell them, like, hey, look, I've got my calendar. Like, you know, and I come across very personable. Again, when I'm doing this whole process, I don't sound like a salesperson. Okay. So I just say, look, I'm just calling you. Look, first of all, we've got all these big names using this. They're all going nuts over it. They all love it. I'm calling you, Brandon, because I want you to see it for yourself. I just want to show it to you. It takes 5 minutes. Hop on a call. It's like 1 minute, whatever it is. Hey, I'm calling you because I want to show this to you so you can see it for yourself. I've got my calendar up if yours is available. And then I shut up.
Mute yourself or whatever.
Wow, I do actually. Yeah, then you're good. You know, and then you get everybody, but that's the best way to go about it. And then you're going to get your objections. Can you send me this? We could do a whole nother show on how to handle these objections. And I'm not interested. Well, of course you're not, right? Because I haven't even told you what this is yet. I know you're not. Oh, we already used something. Yeah, I know. You should be. Everybody does. That's why I'm calling you. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Awesome.
Like if you're setting up meetings on the phone or you're pitching deals, it all comes down to being prepared for every scenario. Athletes do this, champions do this. I'm so confident on anything I do because I don't give a shit. I don't care what you tell me or how you act to me. It's nothing I've never dealt with before. It's nothing I've never seen before. It's nothing that I don't have an answer for. So I welcome it. It doesn't matter. And then once you know that, once you have like in-depth product knowledge, once you have in-depth competitor knowledge, once you have in-depth client persona knowledge, I know you, I know what you need, I know what you want, I know what you have, I know what why mine's better, I know all your objections, I know everything you're gonna throw at me. I can go into every situation and with so much confidence because I'm so prepared to deal with it. And that's how champions become champions, through preparation.
Boom. Champions become champions by using PICEA. Permission, interest,
credibility,
education, and ask. Permission, interest, credibility, education, and ask. PICEA. Calling for sales. If you want to maximize sales over the phone, if you want to maximize sales by calling, use PICEA. Calling for sales tip, straight fire from Micheal Hopkins, VP of Revenue at Seamless.AI. And Michael, where can the audience find you for more sales tips and follow you and anything that you're doing in the world?
Yeah, just follow me on LinkedIn. Micheal Hopkins, VP of Revenue here at Seamless. I'm pretty easy to find. And feel free to email me anytime at mike@seamlesscontacts.com. And personal email, if it's not business related and you just want to talk, or if someone that wants to connect, it's admanhopkins@gmail.com. Feel free to reach out, and I'm always here to help.
Awesome. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in to Calling for Sales, where we share strategies, tips, and best practices to maximize revenue by calling for sales. Thank you, Michael, for joining us on today's show.
Thanks for having me. You guys have a great one.
Thank you for listening to Sales Secrets with Brandon Bornancin. If you enjoyed the show, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button right now so you never miss an episode that drops on the daily. Your success is our success. This show is sponsored by Seamless.AI, the world's best sales leads. Get direct dials, emails, and cell phones for anyone in seconds. Request an invite to join for free at Seamless.AI. That's Seamless.AI.